Welcome in, Renegades. Today it is a great day for the internet computer because we are absolutely cooled off on here. You would absolutely be burning your money if you did not buy ICP at this price. Now, there's a huge reason for this. It looks like we're super bearish right now, but I'm going to tell you in about 2 minutes why this right now, January 22nd, at 1050 or maybe even a little bit below, we might see 976 like this guy says, but we're going to go over the reason why that is and why the time is now, right now, to get the internet computer ICP token. Not financial advice, but you're going to see, you can do your research and you will find out that this is huge. Welcome in, everybody. Daniel, he says, first two supports I'm looking at, 976, I will load up more. He says in 852, I will sell my truck, girlfriend, and anything else so I can back the truck up and load it up. So that's pretty cool. Daniel, thank you. Foxfire. So we are in the process of actually launching our ICP token called GTR. We're doing a huge airdrop for the community. We'll talk about that after I tell you the reason why this is the time right now to get the internet computer. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to go over the project, see what the floor price is now and all of that. We're doing like, I think it's over a 3,500 or wait. No, it's like a $5,000 airdrop now of the floor price of all of the Renegades we're giving away. Every 2 ICP Renegades that you own, you will get one airdropped. This could be the next Motoko Ghost. You never know, guys. This could be huge. Our market cap is $35,000 right now for our project. So thank you all for your support. It's really doing well. We just got to get more NFTs into the hands of the community. People are buying and selling, but there's only 15 listed right now. So we need to get them out to the community, and I think the token, these giveaways, the airdrop is all going to do that. But anyway, the reason right now, so let me share my screen with you. The time is right now for the internet computer. It is. And this is the main reason. We talked about it on the channel. Crypto Airborne brought this up about the ETP that is happening on January 24th. So this right here, the One Valor Internet Computer Physical Staking ETP tracks the performance of the native token of the ICP blockchain-based decentralized computing platform. As an asset-backed product, Valor's ICP staking ETP benefits investors with its full collateralization, thereby eliminating the credit risk of the issuer, given that the underlying crypto asset, inclusive of staked assets, are physically held by licensed and regulated institutional custodians. Investors in the product stand to benefit from additional yield generation as a result of extended participation in validating transactions on the ICP network, providing additional upside exposure. Now, why is right now? Well, if you look, the trailing returns year to date, 3 annualized, 5 years annualized, 10 years annualized, 12-month yield. So manager name, but this is the important part right here, 1/24/2024. And with the price absolutely going down to this huge support level we're going to talk about in a minute, this is the time, guys. This is the emergency alert. Okay, I'm trying to, the thumbnail's kind of clickbait because you're burning your money right now. This is the support level going to break. I don't think it's going to go much lower than what he said at 979. I think that's really going to be the lowest that we're going to go because of this in 2 days. Now, I'm going to look at the chart just real quick. We're going to go into news, but I just want to show you this. We are hitting support right now here at 1050, which if you follow it all the way back here, this was support here, and this was major resistance here. So we broke out confirmed support, and now we are testing the support in this falling wedge, which has been pushed down. Anytime we get above this 25 4-hour candle, we move bullish. When we get under it, we push down. So if we can get back above this level, we're good. But this is why I see maybe a push down to this $10 area, or like he said, 979-ish. that is definitely possible. So I just wanted to show you that in conjunction with this news. Now is the time. ICP will take off soon. And I was thinking by February 12th, we were going to see another move to the upside in a possible bull flag to $20. I don't care if you guys don't believe it's a bull flag. Last bull flag I called played out exactly to 1620, exactly as predicted and exactly as the breakout. And that's one of the reasons my channel blew up. Thank you guys. Smash the like button, subscribe, get this out there, share it so other people can see. Now, we are airdropping one ICP Renegades gaming skin, which we're making the demo. We almost have enough for the demo. We might take like $63 out for to mint our token, which will provide more value to the community. It's not very much, so we might do that, or I might do it out of my grant money. We'll see. I don't really want to put a lot of my own money into this yet. You know, maybe when we have our game, I don't know. I don't mind putting money into it, but I'd rather use the house's money to build the house, right? Build the house money, use the house money to build the house. So for every 2 you own on February 9th, you get one. At February 9th, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And DK Lord is doing a giveaway. I'm going to link this over here. He's giving away 2 ICP Renegades NFTs to celebrate our partnership. And basically, he's with iDark Studios in our chat over there. And he's definitely just a huge supporter of ICP Renegades. I gave him a couple Renegades to give to his community. And he is doing the tweet for us, right? So huge airdrop for February 9th, ICP Renegades, just enter 48 hours. And this is one of the Renegades. And it says Renegade. It is a misprint, and it does have sneakers and the biker gear. So this is a rare within, you know, a bronze. So this is probably an uncommon total, and it has the little star things here, the platform. So that's going to be cool. But let me link this for you guys so that you can win. It's like a $100 floor price right now. We doubled our floor price. So what up, man? What up, Warband Gamer? Good to see you. Palanga's here. Welcome in, moderator. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Amar. Just forfeit. Also, Ghost will do it to the giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway with Ghost. We're going to have a Guido Val do a giveaway. We're trying to get the NFTs in the hands of the community for free right now, and then you can trade them over there. We just need more people holding the NFTs that want to sell, because out of the 50 people, only 15 are selling right now, and that's probably only a few of their NFTs. So everybody's holding right now. This is fire. But what I want to go into further in the project, what do you want to know about the project, right? So I'm going to show you about the project. The project is 333 3D NFTs, and in the future, we might add music to them. The floor price is 10 ICP. It's gone way up, $105, which is, and we've had 150 ICP in volume, which is that much, 15 listings. This is the problem right now, is we only have 15 listings and nobody wants to sell the rare ones. So we're still going to give away one rare one, or not give away, but sell one rare one from the project wallet every Saturday. So you will be able to get the rare ones, but I think people are going to hold on to them really. So that's why these ones are going 38 transactions, 23 unique sellers, and 20 buyers. So we have a nice community here. Thank you guys. You're awesome. And look, I mean, the uncommon ones are selling for 7, 8, and I'm dropping one rare one for 5. And look at this one. So this one went up right here. This is cool. This one right here, it should not be going for you know, only 15 ICP. I think 19, because it's 100. It's a really rare one. The only thing is uncommon scooter. But you have the rare helmet, you have the rare clothes, you have the rare shoes. We can actually even go into this even further so that you can see what the 3D NFT, this isn't just a JPEG. This is a 3D NFT, and you can see this all on NFT Geek. So I will link this. As you see, gold helmet rare, the shoes rare, outfit rare, scooter uncommon, lights rare, background rare. So this is probably like a 90%. I would say this is pretty close to like a 90, 92%, maybe 80 something. You know, we don't have exact rarity, but we do have an outline for the rarities. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go into NFT Geek a little bit further. So as you see, the transaction volume's up because you guys are awesome. Transactions volume, and then the floor price. This is the important thing. When we listed, ICP was at $3. So that was like a $60 floor price, right? For 20 ICP at like $3. It went down, you know, and then we started to get support from the community up here, and we're all the way back up to 10. So we were only at 60 bucks at 20 ICP, but we're at 100 bucks over here now. Volume's starting to take off with this airdrop. So thank you guys. This is awesome. But NFT Geek. So I want to go over this. I wanted to show you that, but I also want to show you NFT Geek. Now, you can come over here if you have any questions about if you have an NFT in your wallet or not. You can paste an address here, say your PID, your account ID, and you can look in your account to see your NFTs. If you want to search a collection, you can search ICP Renegades right here, IC Raccoon, that kind of stuff. If you can search canisters over here. Let's just show you, just going into, say, a certain collection. Let's say Motoko Ghost. You can go right in here and you can look at that, or you can search the collection and then say you find a, let's go to holders. So go to holders here and you can find addresses, right? So here's an address. You take this address right here, your address, not this one, or if you want to search somebody else's, you paste this right here, and then you can search and see what's in that wallet. 111 minted NFTs, 1,574 purchased, sold 38, owned 1841. So this is pretty cool. They made like 14,000 ICP. Whoa, 9,000 bucks. Nice. So then you can go into your stuff and look at it. You can see what was minted, bought, sold. So this is pretty interesting. This whole thing. And then you can go into the summary over here, and you can do tokens as well. So that's pretty cool too. Hold on. We got an ICP Renegade up here at the top. Listing removed because this is rare with Renegade. I wouldn't really be selling these misprints because they're pretty rare, the misprint ones. But yeah, $38 million in volume. So much ICP, 2 million. ICP, 405,000 transactions. So you can look at ID Geek stuff for sale right now. We're going to go into that in a minute. But as you see, this Motoko Ghost sold for 1111 ICP, which is 12K. Yeah, so these are going big, and we're doing an airdrop, and then we're probably going to do an airdrop of tokens after that once we get the tokens. So this is going to be, we could really start to see 1,000 ICP Renegades going, because we have a 3D NFT, as you saw there. It's 3D. It's one of the only ones of its kind. The only motorcycle collection is 3D. So now if you go down here for trading summary, we're also doing good here. You can see all the projects that are traded on here, the volume, 7,000 ICP today, 76K, 30 sellers, 31 buyers. But if you go down to here, let's see, are we on the second or third page? Second page today. So we have 3 transactions. 21.5 ICP and $232 in volume. We're on the second page, which is pretty good out of how many pages? So you're looking at 90 pages, and we're on the second page here. So we're providing value to our community, and we're making people money. That's the thing. I'm not saying it's going to make you money. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we have made people money by them buying and selling. That's it. They've made money. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you can make money on this. I'm not saying you're going to make money on this, but you see what's going on. You do your research and you figure it out yourself, right? That's what we do. So now NFT Geek. Well, what is that? So NFT Geek here is where you can look at all the projects, feed tokens. You can search canister IDs. You can search account IDs. You can see what's been listed, what's happening to the top volume. But what else can you do? Well, they have latest assets for sale on ID Geek, which is basically a sister site to NFT Geek by the same people. And you can buy internet identities, which is what you use to connect to, say, the NNS. You create an identity that is connected to your device that allows you to interact in a secure way that nobody can use a different device to get into your account or something like that. So this one specifically has 0.25 DKP or SNS1 tokens and has 119.4 ICP. And it is going for 100 ICP. There's somebody who offered 90 ICP. He dropped it from 105 down to 100. And so maybe this person will go up to 95. This person will go down to like 97. And they meet somewhere in the middle around 96, 95. But since starting at 105, I would think more like 107.5. to meet halfway or something. But you can go to ID Geek. You don't just have to do it through here. You can go over here to ID Geek, or you can just press on this, and it will bring you right over to that specific linked identity. Or you can just go over here to this. Hold on. Is this ID Geek? Yeah. So I'm looking at activity for the entire ID Geek. As you see, 7 hours ago, this internet identity with 0 linked assets in it was sold for 1 ICP. Even without an asset in it, somebody bought this for like, 12, 13 bucks, 12 bucks, somewhere around $12. So this one saying right around 11 bucks, 11.50 or something. Internet 1 ICP 23. This had 12,000 catalyzed tokens, which they probably are still locked in a neuron. So what is the benefit of buying these internet identities? Well, if you're on the internet computer and you have ICP staked in a neuron, it is connected to your internet identity. And when it's staked, you cannot unstake it for this set period of time. So if you want to unstake your ICP, the only way to do, there's no way to do that. The only way to get your money out of that internet identity, that neuron, is to sell the whole internet identity connected. You cannot sell the neuron. You sell the identity connected to the neuron. That transfers an escrow 30 days later into the other person's wallet. You wait for 30 days to get the money, and they wait 30 days to get the internet identity, which will have linked assets in it. In this case, it's 1,594 gold DAO tokens and 9.5 ICP for 8.5 ICP. Now you can sell it for whatever you want. You could have sold this for 30 ICP above the value. Nobody would probably buy it because why would you buy a staked asset for that long above the value? But you never know. They're buying free ones, right? So this is cool. This one for 342 ICP, and you can see how long they're locked. If you go into it, you can see stake is 1,079 ICP. Maturity is 61. 316 days remaining. So wait, 1,000 ICP. Okay, that's not making sense. Maturity 61. Why does it say estimated value 3? I don't get this. Anyway, offered price 175. Dang, somebody offered them that, down 48%. I'm not 100% what this is. Yeah, stake. Maybe they just don't know that they have a lot of ICP. I don't know why this is only 342. Weird. I would not sell 1,000 ICP for 342 ICP though. I don't get what's happening there. But yeah, maybe it's just talking about the linked asset. I have no clue. Let's see this one. So, one. So this is what it is. Okay, I figured it out. So it means there's one stake at 500. Okay, it's talking about the linked assets. Sorry, that was confusing to me for a second. So it's a 1,594 in the linked asset. It's not just ICP. That is the value of the ICP of the linked asset. If we go back to this other one right here, the 342, this is 1079 of these plus the 61 that's here from this. So that equals 1141, and it's valued at 342 ICP. Let's find one that has ICP and gold DAO token or other tokens and ICP. Let's see. Let's go to the top ones because you can actually go to all type, latest, identities with assets, and then we can go to estimated value. So here we go. We got ghost. Okay, hold on. We want top to bottom. Okay, right here. So yeah, right here. We have multiple ones in here. And they want 500 ICP, estimated value of linked asset 240. But as you see, it breaks down how much ICP, how much SNS1 chat token. That makes sense. Okay. So then it goes in to show you the neurons. 17 years, 87 days on this one. Dang, they locked that up for a long time. Long time. Ghost tokens, they got all sorts of stuff. So this is cool. You can go to ID Geek and you can purchase this. Log in to buy or make offer. If you want to buy this one, look for a good one over here. If you want to list yours, you can list yours over here. I wouldn't really recommend it because if you're signed into any other like Open Chat, Discover with your internet identity or any wallets, you will lose access to those unless you back them up first and link another internet identity to your Discover and other things, if that's even possible. So yeah, just be careful if you're doing that. It's a really cool thing. Just be aware of that. So this is what was huge in the 2021 bull run. Now it was NFTs in the place of real world items called RWI or RWA, real world assets, right? And now you can also, a big thing was renting or selling a living quarters, a house or an apartment using an NFT and the blockchain and being able to do everything through an NFT in a decentralized way. So property rentals meet blockchain with rent B space. And we've talked about this before. This is cool. Built with blockchain-backed financial security where rent payments and deposits are secured in escrow, just like in ID Geek. Like I said, you have to wait 30 days in escrow before you can sell your internet identity, and you have to the other person has to wait 30 days before they can buy it, before you get the money and they get the identity. But this is how things are going to work in the future. Smart contracts are going to control. You don't have to trust people. You don't have to trust somebody writes up the contract in the right way. You can already make sure it's in the smart contract written up through code. Congrats on achieving your grant milestones. So we're thrilled to announce that Rent Space achieves first milestone of the Dfinity Developers Grant. This grant is enabling us to build an application on the internet computer, ICP, that allows hosts to securely rent out their spaces. So this is really cool to know that. So we can go in and see what this thread is all about. So I guess it does finalize UI designs, built out front end views, including the guest view, host dashboard. So you'll be able to see it all online. Created separate registration paths for hosts and guests with unique data fields. So it's going to be user friendly for both the lister and the purchasee or the rentee or whatever that is with unique data fields. Added internet identity. So it will allow a layer of security that you can only really use the device that is connected to log in. And it will add basically a built-in firewall. Pretty cool. Complete canister contract implementation. No trust. Huge thanks to Dfinity for empowering our vision to build a rental platform that is more secure, transparent, and cost-effective compared to existing solutions. So they're going to launch Rent Space on the internet computer. They're looking forward to that later this year. More updates to come when we achieve our next milestone. Cool. This is really interesting. Now, why the internet computer is going to blast off? Well, back here, the 2024 January 24th ETP launch on the 20th. This is why the price is going down. Now let's look at the whales. This is going to tell us the big investors, are they interested in ICP right now? Well, you can see they are. You can see that it's very positive right now for the whales at this 1050 support. This is a big level I'm looking to. There is a possible move back to about $10, but I think we're really going to hold support there, and I'll show you why. The order book's looking negative because there's just a lot of fear in the market. Bitcoin's going down. Volatility negative. We've just been kind of, pushing to the downside. Volume negative, impulse negative, technical negative. Everything's looking negative, they say, on the 4-hour. Well, let's look at the volume. The volume's not doing too bad, 114. It just means there's more sell volume than purchase volume. That's what that means. So the circulating supply is actually going down. That's pretty interesting to see. This is down from 455, 459, I believe it was. So that's cool. Yeah, we're at a $4.8 billion market cap, still sitting 19. We're still 51 in volume. Now, this is a big support level, and the whales are scooping it up right down here. Every time we hit these low levels, people are just picking it up. The volume is increasing from 90 million up about $7 million, $10 million, up to $15 million, right? 20 million. So things are looking decent. The whales are picking it up at these lower prices. This is what we want to see. Now on this chart, we are in the middle of this descending wedge. And this is going to be our catalyst to move to the upside. We need to break above 1078, which we're testing 1062 right now. We are going to have a bit of cross resistance right here at 1086. And so this is going to be a big area that we need to break out. And then we are going to head right up here to $11.16 before a possible move to $11.94. Now, that is if we do not test the bottom of this wedge and we turn bearish. It does look like we're having some sort of a V-shaped recovery. And we could also be having an inverse head and shoulders playing out on the larger aspect of what's happening here. So we have this nice shoulder right here, this downward incline. So even if we do go down a bit further, we could see ICP trend down and go down to about this 9. Actually, it can't even be lower than this. So there, yeah, so this is going to be a bit difficult to kind of judge. We could go back up, test somewhere around $11. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Test somewhere from 1090 up here to 11, and then kind of trend back down to yeah. So I would say to right here to 1065. And then here, let me just draw this out for you. Let's get rid of all of that. And then just put this back here and see if this is possible. Okay, so let me just draw this out for you. So there is a possibility of coming up here, kind of wicking down right here, and then having a move like this. Okay, so we could end up back down to this 1055 and then have this head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders play out. Now it could even prolong a little bit further down to over here before a breakout. So, and if we break this neckline, now the left shoulder is pretty big, but I don't care. So we're just going to go here and see where this would bring us. Now, we could end up here, which would bring us right to the top at about 1140. I'd like to see that. Now, if we wait to break out, I don't think this one's going to happen, but it would bring us from about 1060 all the way up to 1125 right here. So this could be some sort of a downward sloping inverse head and shoulders, but we also do have a falling wedge that you cannot ignore. So both of these things are bullish. You have a longer term falling wedge here from over here. Ooh, there is a descending triangle though, everybody. So there is a possibility of a move to the downside. We came back to this area right here. So if this 1050 breaks, there is a possibility that we head down. Here, let's go to the daily chart. This is bearish. I do want to let you know I did just see this. Not on that one, only on the 4 hours, so it won't be quite as bad. That's not too bad, only on the 4 hour. That's why it's saying there is negative. But we have some big support going back over here, and I would even say this could be part of the descending triangle going pretty far back on the daily. So we do have to recognize this. But it doesn't look like, yeah, I'm going to do right here. So yeah, there's a possibility of a move down to 882. Dang, you're right, bro. Hold on. Let's go back here. I didn't know that you were right, brother. Oh my God, man. Let's go back up here, bro. Daniel, you're smart, brother. He said 852. Let's look. Where does this say? Where does this say? 882. Okay, I mean, you could go all the way down 852. Yeah, so you're talking about the bottom of the wick. Dude, good job. Good call, brother. Not financial advice for either of that, but man, that's a really good call because that's where I'm looking to. And this looks bearish, though, this descending triangle. So there's a definite possibility to this range right here. Let's get some Fibonacci out here real quick. Okay, let's do a retracement here. Okay. So the 1618, at 812. So, man, oh, there is a possible move to 812, guys. I don't want to say that, but everything in the indications is telling me that's possible. Now, let's quit doing bearish because there is a lot of bearishness, but I do want to point out this. Back to the 4 hour real quick. Well, actually, let's just do this and then we'll go back to the 4 hour. I'll show you the big news. But us being down here at 40 is massive for the RSI on the daily. This has been pushed down. We just need to end up getting above this RSI, which would hopefully coincide either with the EMA 9 here when we push this down, this EMA 25, or which is at 1150, which has pushed us down. When we're above it, we're bullish. When we're below it, we're bearish, just like the RSI. So this is a really incredible one to watch. Now, let's look at this 9, because this 9 is really going to coincide with the RSI. So the 9 and the 25 are very, very important, and they both are going to coincide with this RSI on the daily. So if we can get above with volume above this EMA 9 at, I think, 1150 and 1137. So if we can close at about somewhere around $12, we're going to end up breaking this RSI, getting enough volume to move to the upside. And that all depends on this volume amount right here. We're up 64%. So that is a good possibility. I'm looking at a neutral technical analysis right now. There is bearish and there's bullish right now. So I see us in a symmetrical triangle, which could be bullish in the long run with my $20 bull flag. I don't care if you don't think it's a bull flag. It is 100%, in my opinion, a bull flag. So let's look all the way from here. I mean, I don't like that one as much. You could connect that, but I'm just going to do it from right here to be conservative. We have a direct connection from the bottom of the pole, from the bottom of the candle to the top of the candle here in one straight pole. Then we also have this symmetrical triangle right here. So this symmetrical triangle is a squeeze, which says we are neutral in the charts right now. But there's a lot of bullishness with this news coming out. I'm going to have to move this one down so I can move this one up just a bit. But yeah, as you see, this symmetrical triangle with a pole, and it is downward trending pole. So you could also say, if you want to be a stickler, bull flag right there too. Come on now, bull flag. So, and this is going to bring us all the way up to this $20 range. So if we break out right here, we're looking at a massive move to $21. So, but we are in a symmetrical triangle squeeze. If you want to believe that this isn't a bull flag, there is a bull pennant as well. But as you see on the weekly, we broke this RSI. That's going to bring us down here, but we do have support on the EMA 9 at 988. So there is a possible retracement to that $8.82 level. I don't think we're going to hit the 852. There is a possible move. Now, that could negate, depending on where we close this week, this bull flag. If we close this bull flag lower than $10.32, then this bull flag is going to be negated. So, yeah. Because, well, yeah, it's just not going to be really a bull flag as much anymore. So I'd like to see this close above 1050 by Sunday. We just had our weekly close right here. The new start of the week has brought us down before this bullish news on the 24th. So whales are pushing the price down to shake out the weak hands to buy it at a cheaper price. Let's go back to this 4 hour though, real quick, just to look. It looks like we do have some sort of a falling wedge here, but I also am looking at some kind of a double bottom. So there is a possibility that we have some sort of a double bottom over here. This whole area right here, which is the left shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders. This is the head of it. It could kind of trend downwards, right? You could see that, but that just doesn't look possible. More of a descending wedge. But let's look at the 1 hour now. I just wanted to kind of go over that last part with you. So it does look like we have a inverse head and shoulders right here too. Let me just fix the chart for a second. As you see, There is an inverse head and shoulder type pattern playing out here, a downward trending one. So that would push us down. I don't know. It just doesn't look very good at all. Let's try from right here. So yeah, but that's going to trend us hella far down. I mean, there's no way this one could play out. It's too far cockeyed. It's cockeyed. That won't work. But there is a possible V-shaped recovery here. We did just move above the EMA 9 at 1061. Let's go. So I try to look for every pattern that I can find. Every pattern I can find. So let's look at the 25. 25. So the EMA 9 and the EMA 25 are going to be huge. But as you see, we broke out of this resistance on the 1 hour. And so we could be making a push to 1078 right now. The volume is starting to go up. Things are looking a little bit bullish right now. I do want to look at the RSI on the 4 hour because we're getting really close to breaking out. Sorry, this is what I wanted to show you over here. Once we get about to 1088, we're going to start testing this RSI. Now, 1117 is going to be looking from this area to this area of a breakout. Now, we could end up here and getting a test of this to the top of this at about 40 and getting rejected back into this box area that I would see from this level to this level intersecting with this EMA. You have to use all of these indicators in cohesion with one another. So, but let's look at the performance. Year to date, because we're in January, we're down 20%, but week down 18%, but in the month we're still up 10%. In the 3 month, we're up almost 200%, 6 months, 157, and 1 year, 89%. So things are looking neutral right now. Sorry about that. Let's go back and then go back in. Okay. So I'm really looking for a big move by February 12th. February 12th, a possible move to $16. But I'm really looking for a $13 area. So yeah, the 15, let's just check the 15. Yeah, so we're blasting off in the shorter time frame right now. The 15 is looking good. We broke out of the RSI. We broke above the EMA 9. Let's look at the 25. See if we're still bullish. If we're below the 25, getting rejected by it, we're not going to be bullish. We're above the 25. As you see, when we're below it, it pushes us down. We need to confirm a couple of good green candles above this. Breakout, confirm, and then get back above $10.90, and we're good to go. So yeah, we're really getting close to breaking out of that 4 hour RSI. So I'm looking at those levels, but we do have a possible move to $8.82, $9.90, and a move up to these levels, 1080, 1117. These are areas that you put limit orders in, not financial advice, on the way down, and you can take profit on the way up, or you can just dollar cost average. Whatever you want to do. So I do want to go over this last thing before we call this a night. This is pretty cool. If you look, this is the crypto market RSI 4 hour heat map. Now, as you see, for some reason, FTT is overheated right now. I don't know what that is, but stupid. UMA just blasted off. Of course, it's overheated, overbought right now. But as you see, on the 4 hour, we're way down here. A 27.49 on the 4 hour. The daily, 43.7. Price 1048, 1 hour, 24 hour. So it is down on the 1 hour, 24 hour, 7 day, but it's up on 30 day. It says latest alert, buy. It is strong signal to buy the internet computer right now. We're getting a ton of buy signals. RSI, buy, 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 buy. The 7th, the 18th, the 19th, the 22nd, today, right now. And with this news coming on the 24th, I mean, all of the things, if you're smart and you read between the lines, are starting to be positive. The whales are positive. You want to be positive when the whales are positive. When retail's negative, when impulse is negative, and the whales are positive, you want to be positive. because this means the retail investor doesn't understand what the whales are doing. The whales are scooping it up. The volume is starting to rise at these low prices, and the technical indicators are neutral right now. So that's just telling me a lot of good things are happening, even though it looks neutral right now, or even a little bit negative. Okay, and we could go down further, but that would just be more buying opportunities. You set limit orders at certain prices and you scale more in as it goes down. Again, not financial or trading advice. This is just my way of educating you and having you do your research to figure out what works best for you. So order book's looking very positive right now on the daily. The whales are negative right now. It was very negative, so they are starting to pick it up on the daily time frame. Impulse, very negative. So the whales you're going to see hopefully more positive. This is a little bit bearish to me to see impulse being very negative and the whales negative. So that means retail investors aren't really aping in, FOMOing in, and the whales aren't trying to move the market right now. I think they're trying to hold back until this news, right? I know we keep going to this. This is the biggest news that's coming out in the next couple of days that could really catapult this price, and it's telling you to buy on the RSI right now. It's oversold right now, which means there's buying pressure. So let's go into the comments, take a few comments. Yeah. Again, don't forget about the ICP Renegades airdrop. Right now, it's a $5,000 floor price airdrop for all the combined NFTs. So it's just great. But Daniel, again, good call. El Chingon, man. My guy. Hit the thumbs up. Let's go. Zcash. I've actually done videos on Zcash. So Zcash is fire. It doesn't have a lot of utility, but it, made me money. So fire. Let's see. Let's go, man. Ghost is going to do a giveaway. Follow Ghost on Twitter. For us who have no clue about NFTs, I don't even trade with leverage, just spot. Could you do a video on how to acquire one of these renegades? That's a good idea. Yeah, I will. I might do it on like my upload on Saturday because I need to find a reason to do uploads on Saturday because my channel was doing really good and then it got half the views, but that's okay. I don't care. I used to be really worried about views. Now it's about the community more than the views. So thank you guys. Honestly, I used to be crazy about the views. Now it's just I appreciate when I get a lot of views. And if I don't, I'm going to work harder. That's the way I am though. A Renegade NFT price should be 20 to 50 ICP, and it might get there very soon. It's 10 ICP right now from 6 earlier today. So smash that like button, please. Gary, good night. I like fire sale. It is a fire sale. So that's the thing, man. You're burning your money up if you don't buy ICP at this price. That's like the secret message in the thumbnail. You're burning your money if you're not buying it, man. ICP is going to be on fire. So I do a lot of TA. I can tell. Definitely. Welcome to the channel, man. You're welcome to share your ideas in here. Just no big spamming. But if you have, some technical analysis you want to share with us, we could, yeah. Heck yeah. Bull long. Yep. Okay. Good night. He says good night. Well, don't fall asleep on me now. So here's the ICP Renegades. It is in the chat. You can go over and get it on Entrepot or Toniq if you want to see the 3D NFT portion of it in the actual wallet. You go or on the marketplace. You go into the NFT and you click on it only on Entrepot. Toniq is adding support for that very soon. I've been talking with the guys who run the place. They are going to bring support so you can see the 3D part of the NFT, which there's nothing like it out there. Like how you use the 25 and 9. Need to get better at looking at those. Yeah, I found out that those two coincide with the RSI perfectly. So I use all of those indicators with the oscillators, the CFGI, and basically my lines. And it all works out, and it works really well to determine the price. So I do my own thing, and it works. So Motoko. Man, Motoko Ghost is fire. I had a Motoko mech, but never a Motoko Ghost. So I want a Motoko mech, or a Ghost now. I got one from the Supernova Hackathon. So if you voted on the Supernova Hackathon, you had a chance to win a Motoko mech, which was worth 80 ICP. It was I don't know, $800 at the time. Now they go for $10,000 for the Motoko Ghost, so I want one. But he says Motoko community for sure will get in on the ICP Renegade NFTs when they see it take off. Yeah, and the more the floor price goes up, the more NFTs out there that people can sell. Yeah, there's just not enough NFTs right now out there. But I have them in my wallet. So we're going to give them away. We're going to do stuff. And if the community want to, we can burn them, do more giveaways, whatever you guys want to do. So before it goes to 50, yeah, imagine when we're at 100 ICP for ICP Renegades, maybe. Like, I'm not saying it's ever going to go there, but what if it did? What if it did, man? That would be so cool. That would be cool. But I just want to provide value for the community. So let's see. Friday, we're going to have Javi from ICP Hub here on the show to talk about his project, and it's in my area. That's why that's the coolest thing, and I want to have the other ICP hubs on here, but the first one I want to connect with is ICP Hub North America. They're doing something at the University of Washington. They do boot camps, events, education courses at the University of Washington, Oregon, Canada, all over the north part of North America, and maybe even Mexico soon. Who knows? So, but yeah, he's going to be on here. We want to get the swap over here. We just have a big lineup. I'm not name dropping. I'm just telling you we have a big lineup coming to the show. We're hopefully going to have Easy Steve or Bob Bodley over here. We want to get Tom Stewart from Tracks on the channel. We've been planning that for a long time. So there's just a big lineup. Maybe I'll go for another grant. That'll be part of the grant, or maybe we'll just have them on the show. I don't care. Either way, I want them on the show. So. Views will come in when you're right. You're putting out quality, so it'll all work out. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, guys, that's about all we're going to have. I want to go, kind of get some stuff done here. If you have any questions about ICP Renegades, you can ask me or you can ask Amar. You can ask Palanga. Maybe Hank is going to be part of the team again, I hope. Like he's always welcome to be part of the team. He never really he just kind of got busy and stuff. So hopefully he can come back onto the team and we can get a lot of people just here to answer your questions. There's an open chat group you can find in the link below. Sorry, my hair's all messed up. I'm getting sweaty. So yeah, if you have any questions, our open chat group, we are going to NFT gate our ICP Renegade, but you can join Bitcoin Renegade right now and go to our ICP Renegade, but you will have to have an NFT to stay in that community in the next couple months when they roll out that feature on open chat. So yeah, if you have any questions, we also have Justin who's in the chat. You can find him in the Bitcoin Renegade Telegram group. So you're going to want to join all these groups. We're going to get a Discord soon so you can have badges for top holders. And we're going to have our GTR token coming out. So you guys got to stay tuned. You got to own a Renegade, man, before it's too late, because there's only 333. There's only 333. And there's only 15 listed right now. People could just grab them up and then sell them for 100 ICP each. And it's going to be hard to get them. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good night. Bang! I had to throw that in there.